Our hot run continues. Let's see if we can carry over that momentum on today's video. We're going to be looking at action in the Premier League, the game between Newcastle and West Ham. And I'm also going to share with you a value bet in the EFL League 2 between Port Vale and Crewe. But specifically, I'm going to be speaking about our Newcastle and West Ham game, and I'm going to be breaking down each section in that bet builder on this video. As you could see below me, we are 2 wins away from making 100 units so far this season, which is absolutely incredible. We've been on fine form since the start of the season, to be fair. I track and record every single bet that I place out onto this YouTube channel, so if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I've been a tipster for a number of years now on platforms like Telegram and Snapchat, but I've recently decided to start creating content over onto YouTube. Let's just quickly recap yesterday. So 3 bets sent out in total. You can catch them on the 2 videos I did uploaded. One of those bets was a added play that I put in the comments in the Real Madrid game. So in the Liverpool game, in the Southampton and Liverpool game, we cashed easy winner there. The Real Madrid game, easy winner. That Leeds and Swansea game, I completely miscalled that. Hold my hands up, I never hide from any losses. The previous videos where we went 3-0 was nice. So we are still on a nice hot run. Very, very good. The past week, the internationals was a bit of up and down. As you can see, we've been cashing in on the UFC as well lately. UFC 309, I sent out 3 bets and all 3 of them came in. So enough waffle, let's get on to the purpose for today's video. So I'm going to start in the Port Vale and Crewe game. Very, very simple bet builder here, only 4 sections. We're taking match range goals to be between 1 and 4, under 14 corners, over 2 cards and no red card. But now let's move on to the bet builder that we are going to be speaking about in this video. Again, a very simple bet builder, I believe. Only 4 sections in this. We're going to be taking the match range goals to be between 1 and 4, over 8 corners, over 1 card and no red card. So let's take a little look at both teams' recent form. We're going to start with Newcastle's home form. Newcastle are at home today and West Ham are away. So Newcastle's past 5 games at home have all been between 1 and 4 goals, and not a single one of those games have actually gone over 2.5 goals. They've all been pretty low scoring games. They're coming off the back of some good momentum at home with that 1-0 victory to Arsenal and that 2-0 victory to Chelsea. Now let's take a little look at West Ham. Their away form this season hasn't been great, and you can see from that in their past 5 games they've not managed to get a win, and they've picked up 2 draws and 3 losses. We have seen some volume in regards to the goals. Only 3 out of the 5 of them have came between 1 and 4 goals, but they did get absolutely hammered by Tottenham and Liverpool. I do think this is going to be a more competitive or a tighter game than their game versus Liverpool and Tottenham. I can see Newcastle running away at the end of the game with the victory, but I don't think it's going to be as easy as West Ham's recent form away from home shows. Now let's take a little look at the corners in regards to this game. We're taking over 8 corners for this game. It has a projected line of 10 corners. The league average is 11.03, so over 8 corners. Let's take a little look at the hit ratio percentages with that. So over 8 corners for Newcastle so far this season has a 100% hit ratio. For West Ham only 60, giving it a total average of 80%. I was looking at possibly the over 7, but the average for over 6, 7 and 8 is the exact same. So just for that added value, I do fancy that over 8. Now let's take a quick look at the cards. So we're taking over 1 card. I do believe you could possibly put that up to over 2.5. The sum of bookings per match between Newcastle and West Ham is 6.8, and the over 2.5 cards, for example, between the two teams has a 90% average. So I think that's a very safe side of the bet. And a no red card, the referee averages 0 for red cards in his last past 200 odd games. So unless there's an out of pocket moment, I can see the red being shown due to a high volume of yellows. When you look at Craig Pawson's as well, minute ratio per card, he hands out a card every 23 minutes. The over 3.5 cards, he has a 52% hit ratio. Over 2.5 cards, he has a 68% ratio. That's why I just wanted to stick with that one. Over the 1.5 cards line, he has an 84% hit ratio. So when looking at the referee and how the two teams been playing this season, I was just really comfortable with the over 1 card, just trying to keep the wins keep coming in, trying to get trying to get over 100 units by the end of today. Yeah, so that wraps up this video. I'm going to be recommending to stick 2 units on both of these plays. I should have said that at the beginning of the video. But if you want to add my Snapchat, you can see it there below me. I will add you to my private group completely free of charge. Any messages, feel free to message me and I will respond when I can. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are watching from.